Hi, everybody. Big welcome to you all to Manchester, to the Etihad Stadium. And it's Alan Smith alongside me, Martin. Manchester City hoping that they can reach the same heights again as they did in their away win against Bayern Munich.
Fantastic 4-0 win. Strikers were on fire. Maybe a draw, though, today against a good side.
We've got 3 changes for Manchester City from their last team. Tin Yedvai plays with Marquinhos in central defence. It's good to see them going with 2 strikers today. This is the Real Madrid lineup. Well, we've gone with a 4-3-3 formation here for them. Is that the way you see it, Alan?
Yeah, I mean, it can be adjusted. It could almost be a 4-5-1 if they decide to come over all defensive, this team. But if they're on the front foot, that 3 up front can cause the opposition back 4 some problems.
And this could be it. He's got his shot off now. Here's the shot, and it's just wide of the target. And we're concentrating perhaps on the teams, but also these 2 lads as well.
They've done really well, but I think both have got scope for improvement, for development, because they're not old, and that bodes well for their teammates.
They've gone and won it, Real Madrid. The manager here has had an attractive offer to manage at international level, but not attractive enough for him, it seems.
No, it seems not. A little bit of a surprise, but perhaps it's the extra workload. He feels that he wouldn't be able to do both, and his club job would suffer as a result, and I think the fans would be pleased about that if that was going to be the case.
It's what you do when you get the ball that really counts, and they're trying to make the most of that turnover in play. Referee's pointed for a goal kick. Well, there's a chance playing at home to extend this run of 2 consecutive victories into 3.
Yeah, and the way they've played in those previous 2, I can see them making it 3 as well.
That's good work between these 2. Real Madrid looking good with this attack. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. Now they've got to work hard to try and get it back. Shots on here. That's a shot well off the mark. Just a transfer update for you involving an acquisition by Milan.
Well, about 20 million quid, we read. And if that's so, I think they've got a bargain.
John. The referee had a good look at that, decided it's just a throw after the tackle. Can't keep the ball at the moment. This is how they love to play on the break. And now the shot! Almost grazing the top of the crossbar. And that will be a throw. And they've gone up to take the throw well up the field to keep the pressure on. They're going to get a corner here because of that deflection. Possession back with Manchester City now. And it'll go into the middle now. And he claims the cross. It was, well, nothing's ever straightforward for goalkeepers, but he's not been challenged. Quite slow into their stride, Real Madrid today. Manchester City are on the attack now. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Good take by the goalkeeper, but no pressure on him. Real Madrid have the ball. Well, that's a good challenge between the two of them there. Lane. Shot on! And the goalkeeper plunged to make the save. On the front foot now, they've got a corner, hoping for the goal that would put them in the lead. And he's in there with a header. Well, he put the signal up there, but I don't think the teammates recognised it. Broke down anyway.
Yeah, back to the drawing board, maybe back to the training ground to practice that one.
And the board shows 3 added minutes. Real Madrid have decided to bring on a fresh pair of legs. And that tackle has got him the ball. Coming up for you, of course, on EA Sports, the presentation of the Barclays Premier League fixture. Manchester City, they'll be facing Roma away from home. Well, we're going to see a triple substitution now. It is such a wet day, and it's been raining through half-time as well. We'll just have to see how much the pitch can take. It's looking good, this move. And the cross coming in. Defender's done very well to clear that. And there was danger, but he's cleared it. Manchester City get a corner. Oh, it's off the bar! They've linked up well. And here's the shot. Well, there's nothing still to separate these teams despite these chances. Manchester City have the ball again. Christensen. Real Madrid will make the substitution now. As for Real Madrid, their next game, Alan?
They're playing Schalke in the next match in the Barclays Premier League. And I think one goal's going to decide it.
That's a useful ball in. Oh, in goes the cross. He's got it away. Oakley. They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. Foul against Real Madrid. A red card for Real Madrid to deal with.
Normally showing control of things, Real Madrid, but they've lost it there.
These days, going off your feet like that is running the risk of the referee taking serious action.
Oh, it's a definite foul, Martin. It's a slide tackle, but he just mistimed it badly.
And shoots! Something of a power play in these circumstances to get a goal when you've got the extra player.
Yeah, they've used the full width of the pitch to stretch the depleted team. It's such a sight to see when somebody takes the ball first time like that, because their mind is made up, and he's left the keeper helpless there.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. We have a substitution coming up, and it's coming up for Real Madrid. One shot only, but none on target for Real Madrid.
I think these lads will be getting some stick from the manager and indeed from the press afterwards. Really poor showing.
And that's gone out of harm's way for a goal kick. Well, time is ticking away. It's time for a change, and here it comes. Has to get it into the box. Shots on here. Well, what a miss. That would have been the equaliser.
And he knows it too, doesn't he? Look at his expression.
Has to get it into the box.
He'll just be...
Shots on here. Into the box. Well, what a miss. That
Shots
would have been the equaliser.
Well, what a miss. And he knows
that
it too, doesn't he?
The equaliser.
Look at his expression.
Has to get it into the box.
He'll just be...
Shots on here. Into the box. Well, what...
Praying he gets another chance to make amends.
Counting down towards the end of the 90 minutes. 9 minutes left. Well, this is fascinating, and the crowd are loving the drama that we're watching here. Just a one goal in it in favour of the home team.
Yeah, careful that they don't start celebrating too quickly and that the players feel they've won the game before they actually have.
That's offside, and the referees acknowledge that fact. Fantastic game, this, and it's going to go right down to the wire. And the cross coming in. And the ball goes out for a goal kick. A club from the Spanish capital, the Real Madrid fans expect a capital performance today.
Yeah, anybody pulls on the famous all-white kit has to live up to the expectations of these fans.
Boyce. The break is definitely on. He's got his shot off now. What a fine save. We have got 4 added minutes.
Yeah, nervous moments to come here because the home team leading by a goal. It's not looked a secure lead to me.
Cross coming in now. Real good contest between these two as they jostle for possession. Final whistle, it's Manchester City's match. The team and...
From him.
Well, that's...
From him.
Well, that's... This team that are at home today have been firing blanks for most of the season, and they need to get some ammunition going, don't they?
Well, you can blame the forwards, but, the service to them has been shocking at times.
Roma's line-up for you. Well, we're looking at this as a 4-3-3, but there's no main striker, is there? Not someone who's known as an out-and-out goal-getter.
No, and the boy through the middle will drop off, and I think when he does that, the wide lads have got to come in, play quite narrow and give their teammates targets, somebody to hit.
Manchester City's lineup today. Tin Yedvai plays with Marquinhos in central defence, so a couple of strikers for them at the front end of the team. Roma in possession again now. Lane. Koke. And then he went, just diverted it away. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Well, plenty of appeals, but it is a corner via that tackle. Punched away by the goalkeeper. Manchester City hoping for another win. They played well last time out. They won at home against Real Madrid.
Yeah, and plenty to admire in that 1-0. Mind you, I don't think they're going to get another victory. I think it'll be a draw.
Volland. Possession back with Manchester City now. Now he can cross it. There's the ball in. Goes for it with a fist. Koke. Well, it's a poor cross. Not well hit at all. Dealt with by the defending side. And he's moved in, trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. Back to him again. And there is some backup for him in this position. And the goalkeeper, it's his ball. Here's the cross. They've gone wide. Chance to get the ball in the box. The home team have some work to do, Alan, because they've lost their last two games. Shots on here. Trying to score with a one-touch.
Well, in hindsight, you know, I think he could have taken a touch before shooting. But he decided to hit it first time, and it was the wrong decision.
Lane. On to the attack now. There goes the cross. Comes out with a punch to clear the danger. That's a strong tackle right by the touchline. It's put the ball out for a throw. That's a useful ball in. Good take by the goalkeeper, but no pressure on him. Volland. He's coming forward with some danger. Lane. Marvellous tackle. Well, that is half-time, and the score is 0-0 here. Three players coming on. And the ball is moving again for the start of the second half. Lost his marker cleverly. He's going to cross it. So they can regroup now at a goal kick. Coming up for you, of course, on EA Sports, the presentation of the Barclays Premier League fixture for Roma. They'll be facing Schalke away from home.
Yeah, I've had a lot of supporters get excited about it, and I am as well.
And he can clear it here. Boyce. Oh, in goes the cross. Friend! And there's the goal! That is a wonderful goal, Alan.
The defenders seem to lose the concentration almost. They saw it coming from a long way out. Well, he's a fantastic header of the ball, and his marker stood no chance there.
Well, they want to see this again, this goal. Manchester City are in the lead. Paredes. Got it back again. Well, that's gone back to the goalkeeper. Paredes. And that's a turnover in play. Space to cross the ball now. Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his teammates in the middle. The defender got there first, though. Well, that was the goal that gave the team the lead. Let's have another look at it. Well, the corner put where the goalkeeper wanted it, really. That's not the best idea. Boyce. Trying with the forward pass to make a way through the defence, but it didn't quite work out. Paredes. Yeah, he's got the ball back. Volland. He's got room to hit this. Still trailing and still looking for a real shot in anger. Well, supporters seem to be happy with the substitution. They weren't happy with the performance of that centre-back, and now he's been replaced.
Yeah, the strikers, the opposing strikers have just been too lively, too inventive for this lad in particular.
Slipped past his man now. He could lay it off to the supporting player. Two players there with a strong tackle between them. Actually, the ball's gone out for a throw. Neither won it cleanly. Fantastic game, this, and it's going to go right down to the wire. Space to try and hit it now. Oh, great work by the keeper. And that will be a corner. That's out of danger there with that clearance. He had to clear it even at the expense of a corner. And here's the header. And the ball knocked away long. He's looking for the cross. Koke. Well, they need some gladiatorial efforts, these Roman players, to try and make a poor situation into one that's a bit more palatable.
It's a big old stadium, this Olympic one, but it's certainly rallying and making an awful lot of noise.
And now the shot! At full extension, the goalkeeper makes the save. Well, he clears the danger. And that's the referee's decision. 2 added minutes. Still trying to equalise right into the close. And here's the shot. It's a good block. Cleared his lines. Here's the cross. That's the final whistle from the referee. I think we thought that this team would be brushed aside. Well, here we are, Alan, off and running. We love this competition, the Champions Cup. It's the group stage, match day 1.
Yeah, the start of what can be a fantastic journey if you put it together, if you do everything right. Big game.
Manchester City, more than useful at the moment, and they're hoping to get another victory here. They played very well last time out in that away victory against Roma.
Yeah, nice and tight at the back in the 1-0 win. Clean sheets are great, and the strikers can score. I think they will win today again.
Manchester City's lineup today. And here's the cross, and he goes for goal with his head. Fantastic goal!
Scored one similar to this myself, Martin. Good header to the keeper's right.
Another angle on it here. Manchester City are in the lead. Adams. Turnover there that we didn't expect. Shelton. Strong, powerful clearance. It's going to cross it. They put that cross far too close to the goalkeeper. Possession in the midfield area. Lovely. The shot's on. Good try, just too high. Guided on by his head, and they've got the ball still. Garcia. Looking a problem until the clearance was made. Garcia. He's read that well in midfield to get them on the ball. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Oh, that's great work by the goalkeeper. Adams. Well, it's a passing game, and my word, they're passing it well here. Possession back with Manchester City now. Well, we're at the outset, the group stage. It really is an exciting prospect over the next few months to see how this Champions Cup develops. And shoots! And that will be a throw. And the cross comes in now. Suzuki. And the ball's taken from them. They've lost it now. Oh, in goes the cross. Punched away by the goalkeeper. Silla. And that's given away possession. And it is Manchester City in the driving seat at the moment, but the opposition doing their best to try and push them out of that seat. City lead with half-time approaching. There's the ball in. Shelton. It's a decent cross. And the goalkeeper plunged to make the save. Adams. It's looking good, this move. Cross is blocked. Well, that's very... And now the shot! How unlucky is that? It would have levelled the scores. Just a flick on with the header. They've kept possession. Keeps it going. Shot on! And he's up for the header. What a header, and what a goal!
And he saw the gap, and he really did find it well with that header.
Another look at the goal. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. And the referee is blown for half-time. It's a triple substitution. Well, this first match of the Champions Cup has taken shape in the first half. Second half underway.
Yeah, match day one, you always want to get off to a good start, so still a chance for both teams here.
Adams. Morrison, and he scores right into the bottom corner.
And there's no finer sight than to see a volley like that dispatched into the bottom left-hand corner.
Well, here's the goal again. I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Garcia. Substitute coming up for the away team. Shots on here. Tried to keep it down, but couldn't. And that's a turnover to the opposition. And the away team want to make a change. Suzuki. Terrific tackle. The shot's on. Well, he's not managed it this time, but having scored in the game, I'm sure he'll keep on trying.
Well, he should do, because he's had a decent game out there, and his confidence should be high after that earlier goal.
On EA Sports, quick reminder, Barclays Premier League fixture, Manchester City, they'll be hosting Liverpool.
Yeah, really looking forward to this one. I think we're going to see some good football.
Going to see a substitute coming on for the away team here. He's crossed it well. And here's the header. Great goal!
Well, the keeper's not far away, but it was a really good, powerful header, that one.
Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it? So they're looking for more at 4-0. We've had 8 shots, 5 on target for Manchester City.
Well, for the chances created, they've done.
Couple of options for him from the free kick, whether to go for goal or put it to where his teammates are lining up. And Manchester City pick up a yellow here.
Yeah, and it was a silly challenge, mistimed.
Goes for it with a fist. And it'll go into the middle now. And now the shot! Struck the post here. So we'll restart with a throw-in. Morrison. Strong tackle to break up the play. Cross coming in now. The keeper might be needed again. He didn't hang on to the ball. 4-0 here and almost time up. What does this mean for them? And shoots! Well, this is a real charge for a big victory. Well, they were in front at half-time. They're still in front, Manchester City, and they should be in front when the final whistle goes. Can he do it? And that's the third, the hat-trick. It's a day he'll never forget. Well, no wonder he's... There's no doubt that the scoreline reflects realistically the nature of the game. There's nothing false about it. They've thoroughly deserved to be so far ahead. Nothing so far in this game to surprise us. Perhaps only the margin that they lead by.
Yeah, it's not always easy coming into a game and ever.
Shots on here. He's made the save. Silla. Looking a problem until the clearance was made. They're going to take the corner. Well, you're looking at a group of very confident fans. They believe they're... Chooses to punch here, the goalkeeper. Good technique. Shot on! Hit the post! Cleared it well. And the referee has now called a halt. It was absolutely extraordinary, exceptional. We've got three changes for Manchester City from their last team. Marquinhos starts alongside Tin Yedvai in the heart of defence, and it's rounded off the team with these two strikers. Neil Swarbrick is our referee. And it's Liverpool, who'll be watched by many of the crowd, especially today, who've got the game underway. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. No one could get there to reach the cross, and it is a goal kick. I think any football fan will say, when the rain comes down like it's coming down now, it's going to add to the thrills, a few spills possibly.
Well, it normally does, doesn't it? And I always used to like it because it quite often meant you got a few more chances in the box with the bounce of the ball and what have you.
And the goalkeeper didn't have to move to make that save. Well, if they're going to do well here, Manchester City, and obviously they hope they'll do well, he could make the difference.
Well, he's an all-round talent, this lad, and he can certainly strike the football. He practices hard on the training ground, and you see...
The shot's on! It's a good block. That's really well done. Good defending. There's good progress with this attack. Emre Can. Here's the cross. Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his teammates in the middle. The defender got there first, though. So it's going to be a throw-in after that tackle. And this will be a goal kick. On EA Sports, coming soon, the English League Cup fixture, Manchester City, they'll be hosting Spurs.
Yeah, really looking forward to this one. I think we're going to see some good football.
Emre Can. Cheeky, tried the back heel. Didn't quite come off. Good tackle. And now the shot! Oh, no scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well. What we've got here, Alan, is the away team. A little dip in form, 2 defeats in a row.
Well, it's kind of one that you can endure during the course of a season, but you just want to make sure it doesn't go on for too long.
Lane, onto the attack now. Terrific tackle. Luis Alberto. Giving the opposition a problem with their interpassing. Luis Alberto. He's cut out the pass, intercepting if you like, and now can go on the attack maybe. Liverpool take over possession again. Alves. And now the goalkeeper can maybe think about starting an attack. Luis Alberto. Well, going into this game for the home side, they're in great form, aren't they? 4 consecutive wins, What a chance to make it 5 in a row.
Yeah, and they must go out on the pitch there, full of confidence. The way that they've been playing, creating chances, taking them, very good.
And he passes back to the keeper. And the time to be added on is just 1 minute. No danger at all for the goalkeeper here or for the defending team. And there is the half-time whistle, 0-0 at the break. It's a triple substitution. It's Manchester City to start this second half. Boyce. And the cross is in. Working hard to try and get the goal that will put them into the lead. Oh, in goes the cross. Possession given away once more. Emre Can. Well, he's been in the game. This could be it.
He worked hard enough, but just didn't come off for him. But he's got another half to put things right.
Well, they're in a good position here. He's going to cross it. Punched away by the goalkeeper. Horn. Chan. Luis Alberto. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. And the referee has acknowledged the flag from his assistant and given the offside. Lane. Liverpool want to make an alteration. They're going to bring a new player on. And he's moved in, trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. And that passing is top class. Fine cross. Very good stop here. Tries the volley. What a good way to score.
Oh, talk about a dramatic appearance there from the substitute. Brilliant goal from him.
Very good build-up, Alan. Very good goal.
Well, the keeper's a little disgusted with his defenders because they just haven't come to his aid there after a good save.
And here is another angle on that goal. And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Liverpool have got a new man ready to come on. He's put it in well. And the defender has blocked the cross, and he's done it well. Here's the cross. That was very impressive, the way they continued to keep the build-up going, to sustain the pressure. But it looks as though that has just petered out a bit now. They'll have to try and raise their game again. They've got to defend at the moment. Substitution for Liverpool. Well, now they've won the ball back in the middle of the park by intercepting that pass. Optimism in the crowd here for Manchester City, but not so much the way the team's playing on the pitch in these closing minutes.
No, that atmosphere doesn't seem to be catching with the players. They can't lift themselves, it seems to me.
Emre Can. So we'll restart with a throw-in. Liverpool are going to make an alteration to their lineup from the bench. Lost his man. Not a great cross at all in the circumstances, and pretty easy to cope with by the defending team. 2 more minutes to play of added time. And pressing forward with an equal... He's got his shot off now. He's kept it out. This could be a key corner. We're right in the dying minutes. The goalkeeper comes out with a punch. And that's the final whistle from the referee. Liverpool have won. The inquest is almost starting now, so soon after the final whistle, about the reasons.